Welcome to my channel. My name is Stacy, and today's video is going to be a fashion talk. Fashion talks are going to be all inclusive. Like we'll talk about hauls, we'll talk about things that I'm buying, things that I want to buy, any sort of fashion stories that may be trending right now. We'll talk about trends. I mean, it's just going to be anything related to fashion. I did not want to just do hauls after hauls after hauls. I don't want to encourage people to always feel like you have to spend money, but I did want to talk more about trends, more about styling, and just overall things that I think you guys should be looking out for. And I just wanted to talk about fashion in general. So if that seems to interest you, then definitely stay tuned. Okay, so for my outfit, because I know you guys want to know, let me just start off with the jewelry. The jewelry, I got these from Forever 21, and I'll show you guys the pack. That's probably one of the first things I do is show you the jewelry that I got from Forever 21 recently. It was a part of a pack, but I only bought the pack for these earrings because the other earrings I would not be caught dead in, but hey. And they're cheapies, but this is more of a, I think it's like a dupe of one of the Leila Sadohi earrings that are like a couple $100s, and I'm like, yep, nope, not doing that. So, but I do like them a lot. I like the overall, like just the gold beads all around. I thought it was a little bit of a different spin on a traditional hoop. And then I have on a top from Who What Wear. Stand up a little bit so you can kind of see. It comes with a matching skirt. Well, you have to buy them separately. It doesn't come with it, but obviously this is a two-piece set. It's not cropped. I just have it cropped because I want you to know that it's a two-piece set. I know that sometimes when you do wear these sets, a lot of times they look like dresses and you can't tell. But I think part of the charm of these sets is knowing that it's a set. And obviously you can wear these two pieces separately, so you'll know it's separate pieces there, but I just like whenever I do wear it for people to kind of know. So I thought showing a little bit of skin below the actual shirt and before the skirt was a way to be able to do that. And all I did was, because there's like an elastic band at the end of this shirt, so all I did was just I tucked it under my bra, and that's it. I mean, that's an easy way tip for you if you don't know to make something more cropped. Just stick it under your bra and call it a day. So that's what I have, and I don't have on any shoes right now because I'm in the house. I probably would style this with maybe a pair of sneakers if I was just kind of running around on the weekends and not going anywhere in particular, or if I was going to dinner or something, like if I was wearing this at night, then I probably would pair this with a pair of white strappy sandals, sort of kind of be a contrast since it's such a dark piece. And I really like this because this is something that I think can transition into the fall. Even with this being asymmetrical, I do still think that you can throw a jacket over the leather jacket and you'll still be very, in my opinion, appropriate for the season with some booties. And this particular skirt is a maxi skirt. It's not midi. I actually thought when I bought it, it was going to be a midi skirt. I like it as a maxi, but just keep that in mind because I'm 5'5", and I mean, it does go like right above my ankles. So if you're shorter than I am, then it's going to be really super long on you. So, okay, so let me show you the pack that I got these earrings out of. This was $9.99, and it comes with 6 pair of earrings. So the earrings that I have on now are the ones that were in the middle, and then it has like these little, I guess, like pave style earrings, like hoops that I would like never wear. And I want to say this is already like, it's already coming off. It's already peeling. Look at that. Oh my God. So yeah, no, that's not my style. I mean, it's either going to be, a one tone, it's either going to be a one tone hoop, whether it be gold or silver. I'll even do mixed gold or silver if possible, but like this whole, like the pave thing, the whole dominance, like I don't do that at all. These studs are fine. It comes with these little actually 3 studs. One's in the gold ball, which is right here. I do like that. And please excuse my hands. Today is nail day, and I have not did my nails today. It's a rough world in this quarantine life because I'm normally getting my nails done, but I've been doing it myself. So, just please ignore that. We're going to I'm going to take care of this situation today. And then you have like this other like little Dominique. I'm calling it like a Dominique little thing there. I just, can you focus? Thank you. I would not wear that. I may wear, no, I'm not. I'm not wearing any of that. Like, honestly, I'm probably not wearing any of these other earrings at all. I'm just not going to do it. So I only really, basically, I spent $9.99 on these earrings. So, and then I thought this was a pretty good deal. Again, this is a little cheapy version. It was $9.99 as well. You get 3 pair of earrings. They're just kind of like the little hoops, but it's the thicker hoops. In case you guys don't know, like the thicker hoops are really popular right now. I like these because these are super light. They're hollow, which does not surprise me because of the price points. And they come in 3 different sizes. I would wear all 3 of those. And they don't really look super inexpensive. I mean, they're fine for what they are. So I re-upped on that. I probably need to invest in like a good pair of gold hoops that are similar. But right now I'm just not willing to do it. So maybe one day. And then, of course, the stuff is mixed up because I don't pack your stuff like anything. I just store it in the bag at Forever 21. But you know what? It's Forever 21. So you get what you pay for. And these were $4.99. And these are just some little rope hoops here. They're extra large. Because my hair is so short, I do like to wear an extra large hoop. Even things that look like, even though it looks like it's like half my face, I just think they're super interesting. And I can tell you, like people, I mean, the older men, I don't know what it is, but every time I have on like big hoops like this, I remember when I was in Chicago a few years ago, and like this guy, he was a white man actually, and he was just like, I love your earrings. And they weren't these obviously, but they were like some that were very similar and just as big. But it's like I get more compliments from men whenever I wear like these super, you know, ginormous hoops for whatever reason. It's so funny. But anyway, I needed a pair of like extra large hoops because I think the ones that I have turned, because I typically do just buy, you know, cheap disposable jewelry. So I needed, this was a replacement for something else. And now these seem heavy, so I'm not 100% sure. These were $6.99. And I thought they were really cute too. It's a rope material. It dangles. It has this little, I don't know what you call this little thing here, but I like it. I thought it was very different. And I don't know, just interesting. Like I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this recently from anyone. The only thing about this is that it does seem like it's heavy, which I don't think I noticed that whenever I picked it up. However, I probably still would have bought them because I think they're just super cute. So and keeping this hoop train going. Here are some like pearl or pearlized sort of hoops here. I think these are really cute. Now these are definitely like the Lila Sadohi hoops because the ones that she did were actually pearl. And I don't know, I thought this was really cute. I don't know. I'm loving like the beaded hoop action. And I like how this one goes all the way around and it's not just a little demi one. I like hoops like that. I like those better than the demi ones, to be honest with you. I like when it goes all the way around to your ear. And these were $5.99, which I thought that was a good deal too. It's a little bit heavy, but I think it's still workable. Would highly recommend these. And then, because they don't look cheap at all. And I thought these were kind of fun. Again, they're hoops. They don't go all the way around, but hey, I like all the colors on them. It's kind of like more of a rainbow style, just with all these different color actions. I thought was very fun for summer. These were a little bit pricey. It's $7.99 for what they are for one pair of earrings, but I thought they were just really cute. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. And then that's it for jewelry. I did buy an eyeglass chain. I know you've started to see this, lots of influencers and, you know, just in general, if they're styling their, you know, their sunnies or either their glasses with a chain. I don't know. I think that the look is super cool. I was going to order a few from Amazon because Amazon has some really inexpensive ones as well. But this one I found, it was like a random one that I found. I didn't even see anymore. It was kind of misplaced. So I saw it when I was waiting in line, and it was $5.99. So I said, you know what, I'll try this brand for $5.99, and if I really do like it, then I might invest in something a little bit more substantial. But I thought it was really cute, just like a little rope chain here, something you can put with pretty much anything. And I wear mostly gold jewelry anyway, so I think the metal is the perfect color. So that's it for that. I don't know. When it comes to jewelry, I typically don't spend a lot of money on jewelry. I've started to, you know, I guess invest in a little bit more higher end jewelry. Like I've got a bunch of jewelry from Mango because they do costume jewelry well. I know, like, I think what's it called? Masona. I think that's a brand that people are buying a lot of jewelry from. That even though it's not real jewelry, I think the way that it's plated, it won't turn. So I know I need to probably get on that. I'm just, you know, you only have so many funds to work with, so you kind of have to pick and choose. You know, honestly, I mean, I make a pretty good living, but you know, there are limits to what I can spend. So I just choose to spend it on other things. But you know, ultimately, it's probably cheaper for me to buy something that really does last. So that's, if I had to recommend something to you guys, I would say, hey, if you know you wear a lot of silver or gold or whatever, like if you wear hoops a lot and you find yourself replacing them a lot, you probably should go ahead and invest in a pair that may cost $40 or $50 versus the $5 or $6 you're always buying, because that, you know, that $50 pair of earrings probably will last you, you know, for years. So that's a tip that I don't even follow myself, to be honest with you, because I just really can't be bothered. And I don't know, it's just something about spending like $50, $60, close to $100 on a pair of earrings that I know that's not real, you know. And I actually used to work, fun fact for you, I used to work for Tiffany's back in the day. Well, it was about maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I worked there for about 4 years and loved it, but I love working there part-time. And, you know, everything you buy there, you know, it's going to be real silver or gold. So, and I do have a lot of pieces from there. I don't wear them as often because most of the pieces that I wore were silver, because honestly, like, gold was just way too expensive. I bought very little gold there. But so I guess when you kind of understand, you know, there are pieces you could get there, like sterling silver pieces, for like $100, $200. So I don't know. I just kind of find it's just very difficult for me to spend a whole bunch of money on like non-high end jewelry, you know. And then for me too, you know, I know that the trends do change, and I don't like to wear the same types of things. But there are pieces, like, for example, like gold hoops. I do wear those year after year. I'm not gonna not wear a gold hoop. So I think it probably would benefit me to, you know, invest in something a little bit more substantial. So that's my tip on that one. I actually have something that I got from, I think it was FedEx, a Zara package right now. So let's open that up. Okay, so I had 2 packages from Zara that were due today. One was due yesterday, but it was delayed. But then there was one that was due to be here today. And I don't know which one this is, so we'll see. Okay, so quick backstory about this. I saw this one dress online maybe a few months ago, and it was never in stock. Like, it was never in stock. Like, it sold out immediately, and then one popped up, and I was like, yeah. And I just really got lucky because it popped up in a small, which is my size. It's a knitted dress. It's long. It's so cute. It has this little crisscross in the back. And again, we're gonna talk about knits today. Like, that's a fashion topic we will get into. We're gonna do a deep dive. yeah, we'll do a deep dive. But is this not the cutest dress you've ever seen? First of all, the color, like the brightness of the color is everything. This is something that even though it's so bright, I will wear this in the fall because I don't believe in just wearing neutrals and dark colors in the fall. But I just thought, I've been waiting on this because I would look for this dress. I look for it in stores. I was able to always find a cardigan that matched it, but I was never able to find a dress. And then one popped up, and this was $40. I mean, not 40, it was $49.90. So 50 bucks. I thought this was super good. It's very thick. It's well made. It's everything. And so since I got this, I figured, you know what? Might as well get the cardigan. So I got the matching cardigan. I got the cardigan in a medium because these dresses, this material here, it's very forgiving, and I didn't want it to be like super tight. And I know that sometimes, especially when you have like the buttons, like I'm really not a small chested woman. Like I think I'm a D cup. So I don't look like I'm that big, but I am. So sometimes when you have shirts that have the buttons in the front, it kind of bulges out. So I sized up on this one to a medium, even though I probably could have did both. Because I do want to wear this one closed at some point and not just open. If I was just going to wear it strictly open, it would be different. And even maybe I might wear this one backwards maybe a little bit, where you kind of have the V showing in the back. But yeah, but anyway, I will definitely wear this as a set with this. This is something that I can wear to work because obviously I can't wear this to work because of the back. But then you pop the cardigan over it and it's work friendly. So we like a versatile piece in this household. So yeah, and I believe this was $40. And I ended up getting the matching knit tank that matches it as well. So again, you know, I just wanted something that was versatile so I can wear the cardigan with the dress. I can also wear the cardigan with the tank. And this whole like cardigan set, knitted cardigan sets they're just super on trend. And let's just talk about this for a second, because that was part of the reason why I was on the hunt for this, because I wanted a versatile piece and I wanted something that would take me into fall. Because as of now, I've kind of stopped shopping for anything summer or spring related. Everything that I am buying right now, you know, it's either in preparation for fall or it's straight up fall for the fall season. So let's talk about cardigans. Cardigans are not new. Cardigan sets are not new. However, you know, we're doing cardigan sets in like different ways. I was actually having a conversation with my friend yesterday about how Katie Holmes, she sort of, I guess, started the whole like trend of the reinvented cardigan set. She had on like this little sweater or knit. And when I say knit, I mean basically sweater or sweater material. But she had like this knit bra with like this little oversized like short cardigan, and it just was such a cool look. And then after that, Zara kind of jumped on the trend. They jumped on the trend really, really soon, to be honest with you. I don't remember like the brand that Katie was wearing because it was not Zara. We know she does not wear Zara, but Zara came out with something very similar. It sold out, and they started coming out with like different versions of this whole, you know, sweater set. So we're not talking about your little basic, you know, cardigans with your little high neck tanks. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about something more modern. We're talking about tanks that are, again, sexy, more of a V-neck. Even a scoop neck would work, but something very sexy. Something that if you were to wear this with just a pair of like high-waisted jeans, you can wear it. You could wear it alone, and it's an instant like look for you. You can't wear just that straight up high neck tank that you would wear under the traditional cardigan sets with jeans and really look that modern. I mean, it's a classic look. It's fine, but we're not talking about that today. So, and I like these pieces too, because I feel like when you have these separate pieces that are interesting on their own, when you mix and match them with like, even with neutrals, I think it becomes a cool look. So we're going to talk about that today. So one of the things that Zara did was when they came out with essentially the knockoff version of like the little knitted bra with the oversized cardigan. They also came out with something a little bit more wearable because, I mean, I'm not going outside with a knitted bra. Like, it's just not going to happen. A crop top, yes. A bra, no. So they came out with versions with the tank, which I really enjoyed. And this, I mean, honestly, if you follow influencers at all, you probably have seen this numerous times. It was this one infamous set. They had one in this particular, like, more of a multicolored brown, more heathered, so to speak, version. And then it was more that was just like a straight brown. I wanted that straight brown one, but I was never able to get my hands on it in my size, but I was able to pick this one up. And again, I stalked this thing like for a long time. Actually, what ended up happening was, this is how you know you've been doing way too much. Because, you know, you can look and see like if it's available in stores. I think I drove to one Zara because they had the cardigan in my size, and I went to another Zara because they had this in my size. So I mean, I stocked it because they were really out of this online like very early on. Occasionally, you know, they might come in, you know, one might get returned and it might pop up online, but for the most part, it was gone. But I love this. And when I tell you, you wear it together, and it is a little bit cropped, but honestly, I wear mostly high-waisted jeans, so it's not cropped when you wear this with high-waisted jeans. This, I got so many compliments on this. This is just like the coolest look ever. This with a pair of jeans. I mean, with anything, to be honest with you, this is just, it's a neutral, it's fun. Like, we just love this. Like, this is something that you should be looking for fall. Like, and you don't even, it doesn't even necessarily have to be a matching set. You know, it could be something, you know, just a tank that's like knit, and then you put it with maybe an oversized like cardigan like this. And, you know, you're still going to get the same look. So, you know, you don't have to like always limit yourself to like finding something that completely matches. I know that, especially during the quarantine when it was still a little bit cool outside. Is this someone? I have another oversized cardigan, but I do have this one too I bought, and it has a matching cardigan here. Isn't that super cute? Like, I love that. I mean, I snagged this as soon as it came out because I think this one came out during quarantine. But you can also put like this here under that, and that's a cool look. You know, or what I probably will end up doing is pairing this white and putting the pink under the white with a pair of jeans. I mean, it's just, there's so many things you can do. So you don't necessarily have to find something matching. Just make sure you find the right like cardigan pieces in order to be able to do that. I just got, now these I've all gotten again. I got this stuff way earlier this season, or not this season, but this year. I got this actually in the Zara sale. I think I paid like maybe $15 for it, and one popped up. And again, this is one where it has a little tie. I actually really like that. That's really cute. Puffy sleeves, because again, it's really more about that oversized cardigan look. Even though this one's a little bit more of a fitted cardigan, I'm talking like more of the chunky looks. Again, you can pair this with that. You can still pair that bright one under here. You can put, if you get like a black knitted tank, you can put that under here, and I think that will be cool because I'm really liking the contrasted neutrals. And I think that's going to be big this season as well. So, I mean, I would just start looking for these types of pieces, especially now, because to be honest with you, I mean, a lot of these stores are still trying to get rid of product from spring because of the virus. Like, yeah, they were, you know, they were having a lot of sales, but even still, these stores weren't open. So there's a lot of excess material still, a lot of excess product that's still in stores right now. So you can probably still go to some of these stores and find, you know, some cardigans and things like that that are on clearance. So I would be checking that right now if I were you. I bought this one on clearance from In Other Stories. I have not worn this. I bought this months ago. But again, it's the same look. I don't have a matching cardigan with this, but again, you know, there's a couple pieces in here, like the white one I can easily put in here to make it a set. This particular one, I wasn't necessarily buying it to be a cardigan set. I was buying it to wear it as a shirt itself. And also too, because it has the puffy sleeves, it's a I love the color. Isn't the color great? Puffy sleeves. I was just gonna button it up. And of course, you know, it comes down a little bit low, so you kind of see a little decolletage there, which I think is super sexy. But yeah, just kind of wearing that button up and then kind of tucked in to some jeans is which is the reason why I bought this. And I bought this on clearance as well. And then I bought this other one on clearance, which I have been eyeing this from other stores for a while. And I got it for like half off because I think it was initially like maybe, I don't have prices on here, but I want to say it was over $100, and I ended up paying like maybe $40 or $45 for it. And again, first of all, y'all know I love leopard, so that was always going to be a plus for me. And this is another one where I would wear it, you know, probably tucked into some jeans, or at least maybe even do a half tuck where maybe you button these two things up and then you leave this one out, and then you kind of do like one of the, and then you kind of tuck in half of it and leave the other half out. Obviously, you can pair this with a tank under it. Again, I would suggest a tank that's not so high and more of a tank that kind of gives you a little bit more of a definition here. So it's not like super, you know, I guess maybe old looking. I just think it's more modern when you are showing a little bit more skin here. Also, too, with these types of cardigans, wear them off the shoulder. You can definitely style them that way. So they're just, you know, in my opinion, it's just, to me, the whole cardigans and the sweater trend, that's probably my favorite sweater trend of the moment. And I feel like it's something that really did sort of redefine, or this brought some interest to sweaters in general, because sweaters are pretty boring. I mean, it's like you get a turtleneck, okay, it's oversized, okay. I mean, how many oversized sweaters are you going to get? So to me, I thought this sort of kind of revitalized the category, so to speak. And then here I got this on clearance from ASOS. Now this is very thin, but it's still a sweater material. And like I probably paid like $10 for it a long time ago. It was early on in the, this is very early on in the quarantine. And again, look, you can pop this on under here with a pair of jeans. Well, that's really cute. See how that works? And it didn't cost a lot of money at all. And you can probably find these types of like knitted tanks anywhere. I mean, even Forever 21, they're doing like their versions of it. Because I think I bought a tank from them. It was actually too big. I have to give it to my cousin, but they were selling them as, you know, as well for like next to nothing. And then here is something that I really do think you guys need to run to the site and grab, because I think it's going to sell out. So just trust me on this. All right, so I was in Zara the other day, and I had actually seen this online, but I think they were out of my size. And they were actually really out of my size in stores, but I ended up getting it in a medium, and it did fit, so just keep that in mind. But look at this bodysuit. It's like a knitted bodysuit in like a brown girl nude, which I love. It has a little sweetheart neckline, little spaghetti straps. Is this not the cutest thing ever? It does have the little snaps at the end, so you don't have to worry about using the ladies' room when you're out. But this is super cute. This is something that, again, you can put under a cardigan. This is something you can put on under a blazer. And that's something I also meant to say. These are good items, too, to put under a blazer, like an oversized blazer with some jeans. An instantly cool girl look. Thank me later. But this is, I think this was $35 or $35.90, because it says $19.95. But I think that's either in pounds or euros. So that usually translates to about a $35 US cost. This is good, guys. Like, knitted, it's something that, you know, obviously you can wear now, even though it is a little bit thicker. Because it's thicker, like it's really thick and really well made. It's very forgiving. So, you know, you're not going to see as many lumps and bumps, which we love to see that. And yeah, and it has like this little paneling down here. I mean, I just thought this was a really good piece for what it was. And it's very versatile, something you can definitely layer on under sweaters, even like an oversized sweater if you live in a very cold climate. in the winter time. An oversized like sweater that you may wear like off the shoulder. You know, that's something that if you, for the more modest, if you don't want to just not have on anything, you know, it also provides an extra layer for that. I think you guys should go get this. This is going to be one of those pieces that is going to sell out if it has not already. So I'm going to link everything that I talked about below if it was available, including this. So definitely check this out. And this is something too that I think is right up my alley, and I think this is going to sell out as well. This one is just again, another one with this little sweetheart neckline. It's a knitted material, and it kind of has like a hem that kind of goes up a little bit, which is very on trend right now. It has a puffy sleeve, so it's mixed materials. It's like a knitted material here and then cotton here, which I don't mind at all. I feel like this kind of helps you to be able to wear this now. I probably wouldn't wear this now. Well, I couldn't wear this to work because I think it's just a little bit too short to wear to work. Although certain jeans, I probably could get away with it if they were high enough. But because of it's not an all over knitted material, it kind of helps you to be able to wear it in the summertime. This is an excellent transition piece. I am telling you, this is going to be one of those pieces that you're going to be like, oh, you're going to start seeing people with it on. It was $40. I think that for the price value on this particular shirt, given the styling of it, the quality of it, I think it's excellent. So I will definitely link these pieces for you because you do need them. So yeah, so I just really wanted to talk about, you know, fashion, you know, what I'm thinking about. I really do have a lot of clothes in my closet. Like I've been buying like crazy. I'm kind of over summer, and probably because I really haven't had a summer, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm in the house, you know, I mean, I enjoy myself in my house, you know, because I do like who I am. But, you know, I just think I'm kind of over and sort of bitter about the fact that I just really haven't been able to like live, you know, the summer life that I had planned, my hot girl life, my hot girl summer. It just never happened. So I'm kind of over it at this point, and I'm looking ahead. So I'm optimistic about what may happen, you know, in the fall holiday time frame. I'm hoping that, you know, we get some sort of relief where we're able to like resume normal activities. Although I do know that people are still resuming these activities, which is why, you know, our numbers keep going up. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not here to kind of give you a rant about that. But because of that, I really have been focused on like trying to get like my fall wardrobe straight. Like that's what I'm doing. So I made a purchase that I knew I was going to eventually make it at some point. I just did not know that some point would be now. But I've been feeling a little bit spendy lately, and I'm just really trying to kind of, I guess, prepare myself early on, like look and see like what's missing in my closet, the things that I need to, you know, work on accomplishing. And I don't have much that I don't necessarily have. But I do feel like I need to sort of step my game up when it comes to certain accessories, because again, I do like to do fast fashion. I know some people, you know, they're very much, anti-fast fashion, but I'm not. I mean, and that keeps people employed as well. I mean, I work for a retailer, so I'm just not going to really be here for, you know, any sort of talk that will impact people's livelihoods at the end of the day. I mean, I understand, you know, people who care about the environment, but I care about people too. So you're never going to hear that from me on this channel. I think people should ultimately be more responsible for what they want to do and what they want to contribute. There are other ways to be able to help to save the environment. So we're not going to have that judgment on this channel, you know, at all to do that. I typically have been really very much clothes driven, clothes and shoes, that's it. And wanted to have a plethora of items to like choose from. Well, let's just be real. Like, you can't wear all of these things. Like, I have so many things in my closet that I just do not wear on a regular basis. So I'm really trying to be more thoughtful about the new things that I do have coming in. You know, obviously you're going to have some trend pieces there. Like, for example, this is a trend piece. This is it. This you could say is probably, you know, a trend piece, a very relevant trend piece. But other than that, I mean, I'm probably not going to be buying any more sweaters, any more knitwear, any more jackets or coats, because I have so many of those from last season. I mean, things that I didn't even really get a chance to wear. So I don't need that. So going into the fall, it's like, well, what can I do? Like, what would really take my style to another level? And and that's part of the reason why I'm starting to kind of do a little bit more designer things. You know, I bought the Chloe shoes, which I love. They didn't break the bank too much because they were probably on the lower end when it comes to like luxury fashion. But, you know, just things that I know that I would wear a lot and on a regular basis. I think that it's time for me to start kind of stepping it up a little bit. So this next purchase I'm going to show you is my first forte into that somewhat fashion strategy, as I would call it. So stay tuned. First, let me just say that I'm kind of in shock that I actually spent the money that I spent on this particular item. And they're shoes, by the way. So you can probably tell anyway from the box. It's a shoe box. They're not super easy to get because when I started stocking them, probably late last year, it was really difficult to even find a store that even had them in my size. As I was just sort of window shopping, you know, I really, you know, hadn't planned on like pulling the trigger. Initially, I did not pull the trigger on them because I do have a dupe of these shoes that I got from actually Target that I like. And I wear them a lot, like a lot, which is why I figure I probably should get the real version of them because I do wear the dupes a lot. So I know that I would get a lot of wear out of them because I think that when it comes to like luxury items, I'm not going to be that luxury person or that luxury girl I'm buying a pair of Manolos or Louboutins or any of those higher end shoes that I'm only going to pull out probably once or twice a year. No, anything luxury that I buy, I am wearing all the time. Like, it's not going to be worth it to me to just have a pair of expensive shoes or a bag or whatever that I'm only pulling out on special occasions. I mean, I only have like one Louis Vuitton bag that I got when I was in Paris. And I wear that thing all the time. Like, I use that thing religiously. Like, when I travel, it goes with me because it's small, so it can go into my bigger bag. I mean, I don't save that for a special occasion. So anything that I buy luxury wise, it's going to be something that I'm going to buy, that I'm going to wear a lot. Like, I'm not going to just be saving it. You know, I don't have that type of money to just be having things sitting in my closet that, you know, that I'll spend all this money on. And I'm going to be saving it for a special occasion. So no. So without further ado, I got, let me just show you here. It's Gucci. I love Gucci. I know some people are like, Gucci is everywhere. I love Gucci. I've always loved Gucci. Gucci was my first designer bag back in the day. I'm going to always love Gucci. Comes with 2 dust bags, obviously. I got the Princetown Mules. Aren't they beautiful? I love these so much. Initially, I hesitated because I never even thought about getting the red ones, to be honest with you. But I hesitated because I do have a dupe of these from Target that I wear a lot. I'm like, you know what? I'm already wearing those, so why would I buy a black one when those are holding up fairly well? Even though they are starting to kind of see some wear and tear or whatever, and it's not the same, but it's very much the same type of look. So I didn't want to get black ones, and I was like, but I need a color that I'm going to be able to wear a lot, that I'd be able to style with a lot. And so I thought that red was the perfect color to do that. And I'm very pleased with them. I got these in a size 38. I'm typically a 7, 7.5. 38 fit me perfectly, which I was surprised, which I was actually nervous about because I've never bought Gucci shoes before, so I didn't know the sizing on it, but they were perfect. I got these from Bergdorf's. But I think they ship from Neiman's. I don't know. I guess they're using the same warehouse or whatever. They have like really nice dust bags or shoe bags. Little nice little Gucci branding, which I thought was a nice little touch. These were, I'm not even going to tell you how much they were. Just look them up. I don't even want to speak that because I'm still having sticker shock, to be honest with you. But overall, I like them. I think they're great. Let's talk about what else I want. I've been looking for some really like statement level like booties, or just up in my booty game, so to speak. And so I've been kind of perusing, you know, these websites because I am looking for a little bit more designer, a little bit more higher end designer sort of luxury pieces or whatever. And I'm not willing to pay those designer or luxury prices. So, you know, there's that dilemma. However, like I said earlier, a lot of these places are having significant sales right now. Like they're having designer sales. So you're able to get a lot of these booties and things from like last year's assortment right now for like 75% off. So I will probably show you guys that maybe next week because I do have a few things that are coming in. I bought a pair of boots from Code Gaia. I bought a pair of Tibby boots. Again, these are boots for like maybe 75 to 80% off. What else did I buy? I bought 3 pairs of boots. And I can't even think of the other one. But yeah, I saw a pair of like Saint Laurent boots that were originally like $1,200 or $1,300. They were around $350. I mean, you can find some boots. And I cannot even think of the last boot that I bought. Because I bought 3. Oh, I bought a pair of Paris, Texas boots. So, and I've always wanted a pair of those boots. But again, their boots are super expensive. Like we're talking $700-800. I think I got those boots for like less than $200. The Tibby boots were really, I actually really like those a lot. They're like a pair of basic boots. It's a pair of basic black booties, but just the heel on it is a little bit more interesting. And I needed a pair of just straight black leather boots, and I really wanted them to be more statement level. So I got those. So yeah, so I've just been kind of scouring those websites. I think I got one from Moda Operanda. One I think I got from Saks. Saks is already shipped. Like Saks, their shipping has been like, they send me notification that they ship the same day. Now, Bergdorf's, for example, I ordered these shoes on Sunday, and I paid for overnight shipping, and I didn't even get them until Thursday. They didn't even bother to ship them out until Wednesday because they were shipping them from the store. So, I mean, please do better on that one. Don't offer, you know, overnight shipping if you're not going to get it out overnight. Whereas Saks has already shipped my stuff. Their stuff is going to be here, I think, on Tuesday. Where originally they told me probably by Thursday. So I don't think the Moda Operandi one. I think that's where I got the Tibby boots from. Those have not shipped at all. But I just did regular shipping there because I was in no rush. I mean, these are not things I'm going to wear now. These are for later. So right now, I'm just preparing for the next season. You know, it's just a really good time to start shopping for either like, you know, other like fall pieces that, you know, these retailers they still have inventory on, and they're really motivated to get them out the door because they need to make room and space for the new collection that they're going to be shipping probably now to be on the floor probably late August, early September. So I'm also kind of thinking about more statement level belts and things like that, just accessories to sort of like jazz up the things I already have, because I don't need, especially being in Texas, I don't need to buy any more winterized anything. You know, will I invest in maybe a higher, maybe a high-end pair of like jeans, like Frame, which is really popular right now, or Goldie, which again, them with the little asymmetrical zipper, those are the ones I want. in my wardrobe. You know, maybe, you know, so essentially more of a statement level jean I may invest in, a statement level belt. There's this Loewe belt that I really do like that kind of has a little logo action going on, you know, or at least something that helps to like elevate the things I already own, you know. And when you kind of mix high and low, you know, it just makes you look overall more elevated in general. You know, I've definitely, you know, take inspiration from High Low Luxe, Janae from High Low Luxe on that one. I mean, because she does that well. She's probably the best at doing that. So that's pretty much what my fashion goals are. So let me know if you enjoyed this fashion talk today, or if you like this format. If you have any suggestions for me, you know, this is a fairly new channel, so just let me know. And other than that, have a great week.